that thing called when you are motivated to prove someone wrong?
Revenge.
Stubbornness?
Maybe stubborn? I don't know.
To prove someone wrong.
Yeah, whatever that is.
That's kind of vengeful, right? A little bit?
Revenge.
Revenge, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between revenge and vengeance?
Same thing.
That's what you're seeking. You're seeking vengeance.
Seeking vengeance with revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Anyway, so this woman, she had,
Molded. Proving someone wrong.
Molded. Yeah.
so she moded a tarot card reader.
You can't just say molded though. You gotta be like,
Exposed.
molded. You don't use it in a sentence. You just like,
It happens after the fact.
hey bro, you got molded. Molded. You gotta be the hype man. You can never really like be the primary.
So,
You're so knowledgeable, Anthony.
so this woman, she won the first prize in a lottery of $100,000. And she says like she was just so excited, so happy because she had never won anything in her whole life. Oh, and by the way, she also won this other prize of $2,000, which equates it to $102,000.
I thought she never won anything in her whole life.
Yeah, so she won twice in this one thing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so she did win 2 things. Got
Yeah,
it.
she won 2 things.
Molded.
Once. But yeah, so then she says, a tarot card reader read my cards years ago and told me I would never win anything in my life. Since then, I have been trying my best to prove her wrong. Now I can say I have.
This person's a loser.
Damn.
She spent her entire life trying to prove a psychic wrong.
She's a winner.
Oh, winner. All right.
I was trying to set myself up.
This is a dangerous article.
She is a winner.
And it wasn't her whole life, it was just a couple years. Or like whatever years.
Damn. Damn, it keeps coming.
Does that ever really hurt though? Whenever someone tells
When
you
you're like 6, yeah.
It's the way it's said too. Mood.
And who said it too? You know, if it was like Scott from 3rd grade, it's like, man, fuck that.
So you guys would just say, because in my school, we would be like, you got moded. Like it was like a whole sentence. Yeah.
With the shoulder and like next
Got
shrug.
moded. But the hand gesture was the same.
I've heard both of them, and it doesn't feel good when they say that to you.
You know what else doesn't feel good? I'm telling.
Oh, it makes you want to beat their ass.
Yeah.
You feel like you're like whole, like your heart just sinks to your stomach. Like, oh,
You know what else sucks too? Is when you're like playing and shit, and then you kind of leave out the little brother or sister, and then they tell on you, and then they come back with the mom, and they're like, Mom says you have to play with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we gotta fucking bring them in the group? Oh, fuck.
damn. We couldn't even let it happen organically. No. We had to go and tag.
And then he's looking at you holding hands just like,
Okay.
I could picture you having that face,
Why gotta
that
be
look
me?
as a little kid.
just holding my teddy bear.
But isn't it embarrassing that you have to force people to play with you? I always thought that as a little kid. I was like, oh my God, well fine, I'll play with you. But
Not if you don't make eye contact. You know what I mean? It's like your mom's talking, you're like,
Oh, true.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Then it's like, now you gotta play with me.
Dude, I always
didn't want to, but you know, my mom says so.
I always felt really good when that kid that was like the tattletale kid, when they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go tell, and then they go tell the grown-up, and they're so sick and tired of this fucking kid always bothering them that the grown-up's like, okay. And I'm like,
Nothing happened.
I'm gonna be like that dad. Like, yo, you should never rat out your friends. Is this your friend? No? Let's go beat his ass.
What if though, this fortune teller saw it and she's like, but the only way to get her to do this, she's a lazy ass bitch.
That's right.
So I'm gonna make her feel like she needs to challenge herself.
Like Morpheus, I mean, not the Oracle lady told Neo what he needed to hear to do the right thing instead of actually telling him his future.
She was the oracle. That's why she's like, joke's on you. She goes, actually, joke's on you. I knew this.
That's so selfless.
She's like, she reversed it again and she's like, oh, well, fuck you, I'm gonna lose that. I'm gonna lose everything.
Yeah, so she pulls the card, right? And the card's like, this person's a winner, but they won't be a winner if you tell them what this card is.
Oh, shit.
I have a choice right now. So she was doing her. So she goes like this, she goes, molded.
And then she comes back in your face, fortune bitch. You didn't even tell my fortune right.
Fortune bitch.
And she's like, actually,
She pulled it from like a little chest. Here was your actual card.
I know.
Damn.
Have you guys ever gotten your cards read?
Yeah.
Chinese style.
Nope, I don't play with black magic.
Did your thing come true?
The last card I got, so here's the thing actually, very last time I did a reading, I just pulled a card from my friend who did a reading for me, and I got the death card, right? But the thing is, the death card, the death card isn't like about you dying. It's actually, it's like this skull with flowers in it drawn into in terms of the picture. And then when you read like the description, it's usually about like acknowledging something that, or some sort of dead weight that you have to get rid of in your life. So you have to kind of like,
Release.
yeah, you have to let go of something that is harmful, heavy-weighted, or damaging, and it's considered dead weight. So that's what like the death is. It's supposed to be more of like a phoenix rising from the ashes experience versus like a you about to die, son. So it's a good card, but it's of course shadowed in like a veil of something that is fearful.
So it's kind of like reading or like interpreting your dreams. It's like something that's there that now this is being revealed to you.
To me, tarot cards are similar to like astrology and like fortune cookies, right? Like if it applies to you in that moment or you want it to, you're gonna figure out in your brain, you're gonna connect the way that you receive it to something that makes sense or is applicable for you.
Confirmation bias.
Exactly. But that's helpful though, because it's just like energy, right? It's like if you put the attitude or the energy out that you want something, that kind of action, if you will, you're more likely to experience that type of experience.
You get the confidence of that sugar pill.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of.
But what if it's bad though? It's like what this lady got. You'll never win anything in your life. And then you have that confirmation bias of, see, I knew I was gonna be a loser. But then this lady, she refused to believe in the fortune.
Maybe
said,
she
"Fuck this
oracled her ass,
That
and
coulda
like she
happened.
felt from her personality like this is the push she needs.
Yeah.
But what if she spent like millions of dollars just entering all these sweepstakes?
I know, right?
Trying
She
to
goes,
win.
"Ah,
And she finally won like
what?"
100,000.
She goes, see, I told you, you are a loser.
That's what I was saying, loser.
She wins no matter what.
You lost 900,000, but you won 100,000.
And on top of that, this tarot card reader could technically just read the same reading to everybody that comes through.
And it goes-
So 99 out of 100 of them are actual losers, and then one person wins. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Homer Simpson one with the fortune cookies. Never remember that?
No.
Okay. So he's like, he gets his fortune cookie after he gets like the poison, eats like the poison blow-up fish or something at the Japanese restaurant. So he's about to die.
Oh, that episode's mad racist now for today's standards. Yeah.
When is Simpson not gonna be racist? But they're all yellow, by the way.
They are.
Right? It's like, oh no, it's like you're about to die, but then it goes to the cutscene where the guy's like, oh, we're out of the bad luck fortunes. Should we open the good luck fortunes now? and it's just like this whole, you know, how you receive stuff.
Yeah.
But I gotta believe in that. Not necessarily believe in like, well, I do believe in the universe's magic too, but you know, not like I don't sit and look at a tarot card and be like, oh my god, this is for real my future. But I feel like
Yeah.
those moments are like, they're nudges in the direction of your destiny if you like choose to allow it.
But that's why I don't fuck with it, because I don't want anyone to poison my mind with their suggestions.
That's how I feel about it.
Because like it's like even if I don't believe that it's real, what can happen is shift your focus. So you might have, like for example, right? Like if you believe in like constantly thinking of something, you can manifest it because it's always at the forefront of your mind. Let's say you play one day, you go, oh, let's go watch look at fucking tarot cards, right? And then your mind is already on, let's say business or something else. And then during the tarot card thing, it tells you, you will be a fucking traveling, sailing hippie. And you're like, oh, really? What the hell? And you keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And then your focus gets shifted from business to that. And then you're just traveling the world, riding a sailboat. And it sounds fun, but at the same time, that's not what you wanted. They implanted that idea.
Maybe though, that is paralleled with something that you wanted because you went to go see the tarot card reading in the first place. Not like they cold called your ass. You were looking for something.
You're looking for change, maybe.
We were looking
Unless it was an
for-
infomercial.
Yeah, I know.
And Cleo,
And Cleo.
I'll tell you all the shit.
Oh, Cleo!
I have gotten my cards like what is it written?
Palms.
Red?
Okay, read once. And that was when I was 18, 19, something like that. And this is actually before Isaac, so never mind, I was like 16, 17. Anyway, so when I went there, she was telling me all these things, and I'm like, well, first of all, I didn't go there. My friend wanted to go there, so then I just
Your friend
accompanied.
Tiffany?
Yeah, sure, Tiffany. So she wanted to go, because we were driving by, she was like, oh, I want to stop by really quick. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever.
Oh, one of those small places with a tiny ass house in the middle of a parking lot?
Yeah, something like that.
With
Like,
a little neon sign.
like really.
And it's like a hand.
Really, really random. I forgot what we were doing that day, but the point is, she wanted to go, and I'm so against it too. I'm just like, listen, I don't want to fucking mess with that. I actually have a similar mentality about it too, where I'm like, I don't want them to tell me some shit, and then now I'm gonna think about it, and it's gonna influence me and
me
stuff.
neither.
I don't want to do that. But then, and then also I was like really like extra superstitious back then, so I'm like, I don't want like the devil to follow me or demons just by entering this place. But I guess obviously I wasn't that hard on my ideas, because I ended up like after she got her shit read, she was like, come on, like she's gonna do it for free, like, you know, because you've never done it before, like you want to do it. And I was just like, okay, fine. And the whole time I was just like, this is stupid, this is bullshit, like just fucking whatever. So then she was like telling me all these things, and then like one of the last things she said was like, oh, you know what, like in your love life, the third love of your life is gonna be the one you marry. And then I'm like, okay, sure, whatever.
And he's gonna be Asian.
No, and then so
Number 3.
Are you number 3?
Number 3.
so then at that time I was with Isaac's dad, and then years later we break up, and then I get with another dude.
Were you counting at that time? You're like, number 1,
So
number
that's the thing
2.
that kind of like,
She's like, I like number 2, but I'm supposed to ditch him.
no.
So you never loved anyone before that?
No. And then so like those were.
But what if you had a threesome, 2 and 3 at the same time? Do you marry both of them?
But it's not about sex, it's about love.
What if you threesome loved them at the same time?
So then, after like breaking up with that dude, and then we started dating, and then there was this one, like I threw a Halloween party at my place, and that's when like I had invited him, he got to meet all my friends, and during that time, I got so fucking drunk, and for some reason, I started telling you about that tarot card reader. And what did I say? Do you remember?
You told me like like that your tarot card reader was telling you that the third love of your life will be
The third.
the third. The third. 1, 2, 3.
Heyo.
Third of your their love of your life would be the one you'd marry.
Yeah. And then what did you?
And then I was like, you believe that? And you're like, maybe. And I was like, well, I don't believe it. If it didn't deep down, I was like, interesting.
But did you ask me? Because like I was so drunk, I
That's
really don't
so
remember the
funny.
exact conversation. But I think you did ask me something like, oh, so like, am I number 3 or something like that? I think you asked me something like that.
He
and
was
I was
fact checking. He's like, where is this tarot card person? What's her history?
Yeah, and then so, but I remember you feeling like a little bit freaked out that I told you this, because you were just like,
it was our first like.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah, it's like, oh, shit, like our destiny's been written already. Damn, like you
I'm just
can't
trying to go on
do
a
it.
date first.
Yeah, well, it was like our first like heart to heart too, like a real vulnerable heart to heart.
That's nice. That Tiff can't even remember.
Don't you feel like?
'cause I was so drunk. Because we started dating in May. This is already in October, so we had all that time of dating.
For such a clearly positive and influential, hopefully, element to your life to have been true, don't you feel like you owe it to yourself and to this tarot card reader to like go back, either say thank you or just be like, what's next?
No. I don't want to mess with it at all.
Yeah, but that's what you said the first time.
Exactly.
You're like, I don't want to mess with it, and it came true. You messed with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, well, not anymore. I just.
And then she's like, no, come on, it's free. It's your second time.
Nope. Nope. Nada.
Hello guys, thank you guys so much for watching all of our videos, and I know it's been a million years in the making, but we finally got Just Kidding News merch.
Yep.
So make sure you go down to the store below, and you can
Wow.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
get a piece of JK News. And thank you guys for supporting.
Thank you.
Bye bye.